everybody. Welcome to the Soulful Soul. My name is Gladys, and this is your pick a card reading for the next 2 weeks. And it happens to coincide with the lunar eclipse in the sign of Libra. But what I am doing is working with different major arcana in the tarot. And today we're looking at the Magician. And the Magician is about manifestation, and how we make things happen for ourselves, our ability to create things here on earth. So I'm kind of exploring that, but I'm not sticking to the, like the conventional. I'm just seeing what shows up. So you can choose here on the basis of the cards of the Magician of your choice, or on the basis of the crystals that you see: Carnelian, Amethyst, and clear quartz. Okay, you can make your choice, and I'll see you in your reading. Welcome back, Group 1. You chose this Magician from the Guardian of the Night Tarot and Carnelian. So let's see. I'm going to put it back in and see what comes out for you. So your two words were bad axe and weed, which are both very gardening kind of metaphors, right? So maybe gardening is important. Maybe you may be a very earthy person, or person who's works a lot with the earth or the soil, which is really lovely. This is a badger, which talks to me also about integration of the, let's call it the divine masculine and feminine within, or feminine and masculine energies, or there might be something to do with integration of different aspects of yourself, even integrating something, or acknowledging and seeing the lesson in something that was seen as negative or was negative. With bad axe, I'm thinking two things. It's the same as weeding, but I'm also thinking badass. Maybe you're being badass at something. Maybe you're learning a skill, or maybe you're getting really good at this gardening thing, or something is coming out of that. Let's see. With the Carnelian there, I'm feeling like with Carnelian together with weed and bad axe, I'm thinking your reading might be to do with, and your link to the Magician is to do with grounding. Maybe, the Magician is about grounding, making real the things that we wish to manifest. And I'm very careful with this word manifestation, but what I feel is like maybe you are making real something that you've been working hard on. Reading and axing suggest hard work. So let's see what your reading has to say. So here I feel like you've been waiting long for something to come to fruition. Your caution is to be patient. You don't have to rush. This thing could take, it doesn't have to be overnight. It's also come, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. And I feel like that could come from being impatient, right? This is not working, throw it all out. You can throw out what needs to be thrown out. Let's say you're working on, you're working on something creative, right? And you get so frustrated because it's not coming together. Don't throw it all out. Keep like if you're writing something, you edit. But the first thing is to put the things out there, and then you do the weeding after. And I feel like you're being guided to be patient with your work, because the weeding process is what helps you cull and take out what needs to be taken out. Now, for some of you, it could be this need to be badass in how you are dealing with things that are not working for you. But there's a sense of needing to be patient. You haven't seen the fruit of your labor yet. It doesn't mean that you must throw everything out. You have the Hanged Man, which is working for you, which is this idea again of being patient with saying, okay, where I am is where I need to be, and there's a lesson in this for me. I think that's a strong message. And look at you showing up as the sun. So much joy, so much beauty. There's so much joy around you. Acknowledge that and bask in it. So take joy in what is around you, because I think there's a lot that is good in your life. There's a lot of joy. You know, this could even be like suggesting do a gratitude diary, because it's very powerful. Because I always say I'm very practical in my in the way I see spirituality, and even in the way I share it and teach, or whatever you want to call it. And so I believe that writing down writing things you're thankful for, it shifts your perspective first and foremost, and that's the important thing, right? And then other things come from there, you know. And around you is the Nine of Wands, and it's a porcupine in reverse, and it's showing the quills. In the reverse, I feel like, okay, there's a message here about learning the lessons from whatever's not, you have the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Let me think about that. But so this thing that hasn't come to fruition the way you expected it doesn't mean that it's not coming to fruition. You had to learn certain lessons here with the Nine of Wands. And part of it is in releasing things that there might be one thing blocking the next step, kind of thing. Let's see, you know, because also you have the Ace of Swords, and that's also a card of cutting things out that are not working for you. Being brave in weeding out the things that are not good, but at the same time being balanced, because you have Temperance. And I mentioned the black and white, the badger showed for me that yin yang, that masculine, feminine, being balanced in your approach. So okay, it feels like you do have a lot of weeding to do. You need to cut out things that aren't working for you, but the big picture is still there. This goal that you're working towards is still important. This is just part of the process of culling, you know, but you remain balanced as you cull. And being able to cull leads to victory. I feel like there's something, let me see when we get the other cards. You know, you have the Two of Pentacles here. This is also about balance and harmony. And I think that's something, it's almost like a caution for you that you need to, I think this is what your reading is saying, essentially, that you need to be balanced in your perspective. Yes, while you throw things out, while you cut things out, you also need to not throw everything out. Let me see what the other cards clarifies, what light they shed. Beneath the deck you have the Emperor in the reverse. So with the star card at the center, it does suggest that a dream or a wish or something that you've been working on has taken long. And the feeling I get is, okay, I feel there's a blockage. That's where the weeding needs to come. There are some weeds that need to be taken out. There's something that needs to be weeded out. But at the same time, and you need to be very discerning about what you weed out, right? With the Ace of Swords here. But there's definitely something, and it feels almost like it's leading to something really beautiful with the Eight of Cups. What you need to watch out for, you have the Ten of Wands here with the Page of Wands. Don't rush. Don't rush. There is this feeling that maybe you've been working so hard at creating this thing. So see, the Magician is about manifestation. It's about putting out your wishes and making them reality. Now, my thing with the law of attraction and manifestation is we don't just click our fingers, we also put in the work, and it's a co-creation. So your next step in your journey is to practice discernment, and which comes from this taking a step back. This implies hard work and just wanting to push and push and push. Has to be this way. I'm moving for this. And maybe that's getting in the way of you listening to what needs to be let go of, what is blocking, and weeding that out, and even being bad acts in weeding that out, Okay, so what I'm seeing here is the book here suggests listening to inner wisdom. There might be a person or a thing that appears real, which is the blockage I feel here, that you need to weed out. The Seven of Swords. I do feel like there has been some kind of negative thing around you, which you are moving away from, and listening to the inner wisdom, the inner guidance, which the High Priestess, and the book, it's got the caduceus there. It helps you see what you need to see, helps you see. This show says false person, something that has been blocking you from moving towards what you desire. And I feel what you desire is this beautiful offer of constancy, maybe companionship, maybe true love, maybe a job or a partnership of some sort, where that is really very, very blessed and true and right for you. Yeah. Let me see. I think that's it, group 1. I'm going to leave it there. I hope this has helped you, and please give me your feedback and give me a like if this has helped you in any way, and I'll chat with you again soon. Welcome back, group 2. You chose the Magician from the Angel Wisdom Tarot and this Amethyst, and your words are Queen and Hoax. Let's see how that works out for you. And this relates to you, or however you identify. There's something about the Queen energy, the feminine energy, divine feminine energy, that's important to you. And I feel like there's something here that's maybe not being true to you. Let's see. And with the amethyst, oh gosh, and that's also beautiful amethyst geo there, is talking about listening to your inner guidance system. Let's see. Okay, beneath the deck here. Strength. So something is requiring this inner strength. And you have it here with the Emperor, right? Don't second guess yourself. At the center of the Three of Coins, it talks about collaboration, and it says here, do what you love. Do what you love, recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors, being paid well for your craft, working well with others, and excellent reputation. So you may be selling yourself short. I feel this is also saying, accept what is good for you. Don't just accept second best. And that comes to you seeing yourself as a queen. I see the 15 here, the devil, which when I first put this card down, I thought Queen of Coins. In fact, it's a 4 of Coins, but the devil would represent the Queen of Coins or the King of Coins. And so there's something here about your embracing this queen energy. And maybe you haven't been enough. Maybe you have been settling for second best. And I think that your guidance is to see this, honor the feminine within yourself. I think there's something about the divine masculine and feminine and playing out in your reading, and we'll see as we go along. Here with Hoax, you have the Ten of Wands. And I feel like, but this is what could work against you. This is what's working for you, is this Ten of Wands. Maybe it's turning your efforts into joy. As you need to do something joyful, group 2, I feel. Definitely you need to do something joyful. There's some hoax. This is what I'm going to say. You might be one of those people who deep down tells yourself that you have to work hard to get where you want to get. Yes, we do need to work towards our goals. We can't just, there's that saying, trust in God, but tie your camel first. It's like to do a bit of both. But I think maybe you're very hard on yourself, group 2, is what I'm feeling you need to think about. Instead of that, just honor your beautiful inner strength. There you are showing up as the Knight of Wands. This, to me, this reading is also warning around burnout. Take it easy. Around you have the Page of Cups. I feel, okay, we are here in South Africa going into school holidays. There's the Easter holidays, for those who don't celebrate, but most countries, we're moving into Easter, which is a time to take a break. Even if you don't celebrate, take the break. There's something about everyone else being on holiday that gives you a holiday mood. So enjoy that. Take on that energy. Take time out. Go to the beach if you can. But there is a need, dear hearts, to stop being hard on yourself and stop doing this go, go, go. Maybe even your break can be talking to someone, spending time with someone who you can offload onto, whether it's a professional or a friend or family member, and just say, I need this, need your ear. Let's see. I'm going to come back to the advice. And beneath the deck you have the Page of Wands. So it's like not pushing. And then with what song this makes me think of? Don't push it, don't force it, let it happen naturally. It will surely happen if that was meant to be. So it comes back to this hoax, right? There's a need for some allowing, especially with the Hanged Man there. The center, you have the Ten of Coins. I'm getting this. Rome wasn't built in a day. You are at three of coins. You're starting a new partnership. You're starting on some piece of work that is very special to you. Don't force it. Don't get in its way by second guessing the beauty of it, the importance of it. Just or in pushing too hard and has to happen like this. You need for some perspective, it's not work for you, group 2. The Queen energy, the Four of Coins comes with the Hanged Man. Okay, this is about being complacent. So that's maybe the extreme that you have. Maybe you work all out, and then you just like veg. And I feel like that's not working in your interests. That to me is the cause that could cause you having this negative self-talk. I also feel a sense of, it could be something like an imbalance in brain chemicals, like what they call bipolar, like something like that, where it's one extreme or the other, and maybe you're needing to find something more balanced view of yourself, a more balanced view of work and play, a more balanced view on life, on how to move towards your Ten of Coins here. And then working for you is the Ten of Wands with the Ten of Swords, is seeing the value in rest, seeing the value in what you have achieved, and releasing yourself from, wow, this is like such a release from the negative self-talk. There's a hoax that you play on yourself, and it's in the way you speak to yourself, and the way you say, I have to. It's like a self-defeating prophecy is like, oh, I'm lazy, I have to work. And it's that work that leads to this. It's something you're doing in an extreme, and it leads to the slump, and that feeds into this negative feeling about yourself, and then into the next cycle. So I feel it's time for you to break a cycle, group 2. And gosh, I didn't even think about this Wheel of Fortune, which I just pick up. You are needing to break a cycle, dear hearts, around this. Go. There's a much more harmonious way that you can do this thing called life. And you can work on this beautiful thing you're working on, whether it's a partnership, family, piece of work, your own work, your own life. And this beautiful, I feel like in resting, maybe there's someone you need to speak to about this hoax that you've been playing on yourself. Brings in a new offer, a new outlook, a new beginning. And group 1 got this card here as well. And you have the Emperor too. Let me just think about the advice here. This hoax might be something from your childhood. I've been doing this online process around the things in my book, the messages in my book. And one of the things that came out strongly in the last thing is this. We talk a lot about breaking ancestral patterns, but it showed up, it felt in a very real way. So much of the spiritual talk becomes a fallacy, it becomes hoax-like, because we make it a thing. But it felt so real, this breaking ancestral patterns, and in a very real way, it's saying, okay, that happened, noting it, something from the childhood that happened, noting it and saying, okay, I am making an effort to change the way I respond, the way I pass that on to my child or future generations. It's a very real thing, and it's so beautiful. But the Emperor here is cutting that out. It's cutting out this behavior that makes you feel like the only way you can succeed is improving yourself over and over, and yet that never feels good enough. And with the Two of Wands, I got this feeling the world is your oyster. But first you need to let go of the shit. You need to let go of that self-talk. There's so much I feel waiting for you. Do this inner work. And, for me, I'm reading for now. I'm not reading for forever. There might be certain things that you can take into forever, right? Like the deep inner lessons. But the for now is also, what can I do now? And I feel like what you're doing now is owning this thing, this hoax, talking to someone if you need to talk to someone, and making a decision to let that fall so that you can have a new beginning. And I feel like the new beginning is coming because this is in what's around you. And I feel it comes from you taking a break, in you just finding some peace. Maybe I feel like this is even taking time out with water, being with water. Yeah, going to the ocean if you can, drinking water in a respectful way, like in a conscious way, doing things consciously, but slowly, taking time out, being this mermaid here, just letting things be, and work from this place of being rather than do, like just going frenetically out. Let me see if there are any other little messages. Beautiful. And the sun. I love that. So I feel, and this is interesting, the star is the same number as in this, is the same as the tower. You're allowing something to fall leads to a whole lot of healing. It's like you are confronting something once and for all. You are bringing about change through that confrontation. And just remember, you are held through that change. You are stronger than and this is inner strength. The bad health is this chance to heal something through joyfulness. Maybe you are also being guided to do something joyful. Take a break, like take an actual holiday if you can. Take a break. Do something joyful. Do something peaceful. Do things with people that you care about, and you're bringing about change. It looks like a beautiful new offer coming in that is based on this healing, but that leads to even more healing. That's what I'm seeing for you, Group 2. I hope this has helped you. Please won't you give me a like if it has, share with others, and give me a comment. I'd love to hear how this read for you, and I will chat with you again soon. Bye. Group 3, welcome back. You chose the Magician from the Fairy Tarot cards, and this clear quartz, which I also associate very much with the divine, with the crown chakra. So very much about listening in. I'm going to put it back in. And your 2 words are mood or mode and quiver. And I feel like this is about the mood or the mode you're meant to be in. And that is about action. I think that your mode right now is action. Whereas I think in very different ways. Groups 1 and 2 need more. Group 2 needs more restraint, more rest, and funny, I'm thinking about it, Group 1 needed more balance. You are needing, I feel, to act, and Group 1 got you've got people showing up in your reading a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have the 7 of coins beneath the deck. It's about standing up for yourself. You may be standing up for something, which is very, oh my goodness, look at this. Quiver. Well, it's the bow and arrow, but there's an implied quiver. Beautiful. So you have something that you're working towards, and I think you're guided that your mood right now, you have the energy. It's needing like go, go, go. At the center, you have the 8 of Wands, which is suggesting something that you've been working on. It's not complete. It's not shown fruition yet. What you need to look out for is the King of Coins. Dogma. That's immediately what came up, even as I put it out, as dogma. So is there something you are being dogmatic about? Is there something others are being dogmatic about that you need to look out for? Working for you is the 3 of Winter's willingness to look at your pain and heal. It says here, reach out to others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from the situation. Sadness that will heal with time. I don't know if you're really going through a difficult time, and maybe something has scared you with quiver there. But that thing that has scared you is helping you in some ways, healing you in some way. So be open to this healing. Healing is very important to you in the next couple of weeks, I feel. Okay, you have the Emperor. So this is about being practical, being confident, standing in your power. That is what you are. That's how you are showing up. So keep showing up as this Emperor in your own domain. Around you is the 10 of Coins. Beautiful. It suggests like a windfall, maybe even, or something beautiful coming in to help set up your stability. Maybe that's why the Emperor is showing up as, you are showing up as the Emperor, like something stable, or the opportunity to make something stable. And it requires you standing up for yourself. And standing up for yourself is doing when you need to do. I really feel the next couple of weeks about doing, about action, taking action where you are guided. Slow but steady action with the the Knight of Coins here. Wow, and the Queen of Coins, that confidence, believing in yourself and working towards something with pace, steady pace, but you're definitely being guided to work on something, to act. Let's see. Beneath the deck, you have the Temperance card in the reverse. So also a suggestion of balance, maybe balance in the way you show up for yourself. Let me see. Okay, At the center, you have the Six of Wands. You haven't seen this victory yet, is my feeling. It doesn't mean that there's no victory or victory is not there to be had, right? With the Seven of Wands, Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, you're still working towards something, and you need to continue the actions that you're taking. Slowly but steadily acting on something, whatever it is. With the King of Coins, you have the Seven of Swords. This is, for me, you shooting yourself in the foot, or someone trying to shoot you in the foot. Some kind of dogma that can work against your success. So think about that. Where are you being dogmatic about something? Or is there a dogma around you that is dictating how you do what you do? Very interesting. I think I must get more around that. Working for you is this healing, something healing. Some pain that you're healing from, or maybe something to do with your divine feminine, your gentle side, your femininity, something to do with femininity that is requiring or going through healing now. But you have an opportunity to heal this. You show up as the Emperor. Wow, powerful cards. You show up as the Star and the Emperor. Sure. Wish fulfillment. It's like you have a chance, or it looks like, when I look at this, like a powerful offer has come in or is coming in that gives you the sense of security and wish fulfillment. Like almost dreaming big, and it's happening. That's what I'm seeing here, like something really powerful coming in. It could even be a partner, an equal partner coming in, an investor, possibly, or an investment, an endowment, a win. But that's what it looks like. But also this partnership, someone that goes toe to toe with you. And two very strong masculine energies. Almost like this partnership requires your masculine energy. Or whatever this thing is, this thing that you're working towards with this quivery, this attitude of this. Am I standing up for myself? Is this working in my interests? Like being, just showing up for yourself and acting on your own best interests. These are the two cards that I want to look at a bit more in particular. So this is slow and steady, but acting, just showing up. There's also an element of believing in yourself in this thing. And here this is showing up again, the Five of Swords, which I'm seeing as this like winner take all. It's not about winner take all. It's like you focusing on your shit and doing what needs to be done. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it's kind of like time for you to dream now. Last week I spoke about dreaming in color, and for me this is so much. It's like saying, what is the all? What is the all? And then just pouring beautiful, powerful, emotional and energetic energy onto that. Healing, dear hearts. There's a lot of healing taking place. And wish fulfillment. It's almost like you, in order to achieve your dreams, you also need to dream the dreams. And I'm not sure why Temperance is showing up there in the reverse. Let's see. Seven of Swords from here. Okay, three came out. Jack of Hearts, Jack of Clubs, Six of Diamonds. So Six of Coins, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. This talks about finding balance, which is the Temperance card here. Wow, isn't this so much about reflection and action, reflection, finding that balance? So what I would say is, I feel you are working on something that requires you to stand up for yourself and show up as the Emperor. But it's possible, like, which is similar to group 2, is that you go all out and then you fade. So I feel you are really being guided to work on this thing in a very slow but very self-believing way. Yours is much more about action. But even in your action, you need to act on the basis of having first checked in. Does this feel right for me? I feel like you are your own, you can be your own worst enemy. And that is when you are supposed to be doing, you might not do enough. Maybe because you have second-guessed yourself. Maybe when you are showing up, you don't show up in your fullness. Because you don't... Okay, I feel you are needing to be drawing on the Emperor within. There's something about wish fulfillment with the 9 of Cups. There's something about your heart healing, heart healing around things that are about dogma, about what goes, what people say is good and what people say is bad, and needing a balanced view on that. Needing a balanced view also in letting your actions be directed by your reflections. There's action and reflection again here, but there's this shooting yourself in the foot around your own dreams. Group 3. This is expectation. Letting go of expectations of right and wrong, what works and what doesn't. And with Death in Reverse, I feel like it's you needing to release that. Because I feel like you're healing something to do with the divine masculine within. Owning your own power, really. And that, I think your reading is saying something about, oh, I didn't get clarifiers for here. Did I? I did. Where's the other one? Oh, I'll put it here. So there's something that you're working towards that is quite a big dream. I feel like you're being guided to believe in that. When you second guess yourself, you need to check that. This is about believing in yourself. This is slow and steady working towards whatever this dream is. There's a healing of the divine feminine here, of something to do with femininity here. But there's also taking on the element, the energy of the divine masculine, which also contributes towards your healing, right? And which is also about you laying down foundations. There's something that needs to be released around dogma, which kind of maybe, it's almost like the way, allowing the way people think or perceive you to be the thing that dictates how you perceive yourself, or this, whatever it is you're working on, or your relationship. It's kind of letting go of the expectations of others, which is this dogma. But also, the positive things that I see here is this thing coming in that is really giving you a chance to lay down solid foundations. And this is the underlying deep stuff that you need to work on. And I'm going to leave it there, group 3. I hope that it's helped you. If it was meant for you, it will make sense to you, and it will help you. And if it does, I would love a like, a share, subscribe, a yes, a comment, whatever. Okay, group 3, I send you lots of love, and I'll chat with you again soon. Bye.